is up, everybody? I'm gonna start saying fuck after every word, okay? What the fuck is fucking up the fuck? It's me, the fucking Frank, and we are fucking here, you fucking fuck. What's my lines? Emerson, what's my lines? Feed me my lines. Do like Sheamus and Randy Orton back in the day.
Fuck, I don't know. It's been a while.
What do you mean? It's been
We're
like 4 days.
here with
Say it, come on.
big, sexy
Oh.
Frankie.
Oh shit! I didn't see that one coming.
I turned it around.
Oh man! Well, I reverse your bitch. What's it called? The Uno reverse card. And I say you're more sexy.
Oh shit!
Bitch. So you're big and sexier, bigger and sexier, and more Emersoner than me, or like Triple H back in doing a promo. You know, I'm gonna go take a shit. Anyways, enough bullshit. No, the other day, like, fuck, me and my brother, like, oh, we gotta go play Fortnite. No fucking around. We go set up the PlayStation, whatever. We turn it on. Go to YouTube. Ronaldinho Sosa. He's like, yeah, there goes the serious. We're here. Fact of the matter is, pocket. That was the shittiest intro ever. We are here. It is Thursday, January the 13th. Motherfucker. Discussion of the Matters podcast today. Top 5 wrestling, pro wrestling 2021. Another look back at 2021. We have certain categories. We're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you. X going to give it to you. We are X, and we're going to give it to you.
Yeah, in this situation, we are X.
We are X, and we're going to give it to you. You know, if you were like a prostitute, X would still give it to you. We would be X, and you would be getting it from us. But who is you? You are the fans. You are the fact of the matterers, or the matter of the factors. Which one sounds better? Let me know in the comments below. Now I'm going to go on a little rant here just to kill some time here because I feel like it. I'm going to tell a story. No, I have no story. Let's get into the show. I know it's just going on. I look like Tony Khan's cousin, Boney Bon. I don't know why I don't have the same last name. You know why they don't have the same last name? Because they fuck. Okay, so we're doing top 5, Emerson. Is there anything you want to say? Or do you want to just get into it?
I'm going to be honest. Some of these are hard to put together because some of these things didn't really happen this year, which is surprising. Yeah, that's it. That's really all I have to say. I'm excited to talk about this.
I want to see what you got. All right, we're starting off with top 5 pay-per-views. I guess I'll go first. We got, for me, I guess we'll go from 5 to 1. It makes more sense, no?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay, so for number 5, I have House of Glory Born Again 2021. I liked it. It was my first House of Glory show. Production sucked, I'm not going to lie. But I liked the wrestling, and I like that everybody tried and put on a good show no matter what. And it's just great when you have people actually giving a fuck, not like WWE, not giving a fuck. I watched earlier in the year, during the summer, I watched the Stars Heel show, which was basically a small town that was small family business wrestling company that they like can work their ass off to get you back there, right? Because they're a small company, and that's kind of what it felt like. It just felt like everybody working together to like put on a great show, and I liked it. Number 4, Crown Jewel 2021. The Saudis win again. Apparently, did you hear that? Apparently, the Elimination Chamber, they're going to bring it to Crown Jewel in February. So,
wait, this is your top 5?
Top 5, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a great year. This wasn't a great year.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was a great year. Well, it's going to step up great after this.
Yeah,
but Crown Jewel, I thought WWE's Crown Jewel was probably one of the better shows because it actually felt like a pay-per-view, the grand stage of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't even remember anything. Or maybe you could have put WrestleMania here, but that's basically about it. Now let's go to AEW. Full Gear 2021, number 3. Do I have to say anything more? We had like 3 back-to-back AEW pay-per-views that were bangers this year. We had Double or Nothing 2021, which was personally my favorite. But if we're talking like history and like bringing in the casual viewer back, All Out 2021 was number one just because like, Punk's first match, Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson's debut back to back. Like that's a moment I'll never forget. So that's my top 5, Emerson.
So I'll start at 5 as well. GCW Homecoming Night 1. Had a lot of banger matches. We had what's it called? I think this is the night where Matt Cardona won the GCW title. What a huge moment that was. A great multi-man, 6-man match. Too Cold Scorpio versus the Grim Reaper. You would think that's the dumbest match ever. Exactly. You don't even know who the fuck he is. The Grim Reaper.
The Grim Queef. Oh, I think you said the Grim Queefer. I was like, what?
Let me get the match card. I had it in my head before this. I totally fucking forgot.
The Grim Queefer. That's a great name.
2021.
Dude, fucking some of those guys in AAA's names. I don't even like why. Why is everybody a clown? I just want to know that. Why is everybody a clown over there?
Anyway,
so
that match I was talking about, the Grim Reaper, basically the entire match, they're legit going from Grim Reaper is like smoking weed, and the whole match is based around this weed going between them, going back and forth between them. And it was just I don't know, it wasn't like bad. It was a fun match. After we had Drew Parker versus Alex Colon. If you haven't seen this match, it's a death match. This young kid, Drew Parker, gets darts and makes your back a dartboard. It was fucked. I showed Carm and Casual Carm and Ange. This
was now I wouldn't say Casual Carm's
Casual Carm's not casual.
I wouldn't even say that. He's officially an AEW fan. Yeah, he's WWE's a casual. But AEW, he's more of a fan than me and Emerson.
AEW Carm, that's his name now.
AEW Carm, dude. This guy last night we're playing Fall Guys, PlayStation. Everybody's online. We're like, yo, we need a 4th guy, we need a 3rd guy, whatever. Come on, let's go. He's like, nah, man, I gotta watch Dark. I'm like, what? Dark? Nobody watches Dark.
Yeah.
So he chose Dark over the boys.
I mean, Dark was stacked this week. That's why.
He's more of a fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's officially more of a fan than we are. So Casual Carm is now All Elite Carm. I like All Elite Carm. Let's call him All Elite Carm.
All Elite Carm. Yeah.
Carmelito. Anyways.
Yeah, they had like I was saying, there was a multi-man match, 6-way Scrabble match. I gotta say, best moment of the match. This guy, Braden Lee, hit a German suplex on a guy doing a suplex. So the guy has it. The guy has the guy in a suplex ready to drop down. This guy comes in, Braden Lee, grabs him out of the waist and hits a German suplex on the guy as he's doing a suplex. It was crazy. Another guy that I really like, Dante Leon. He has like one of the best finishers in the game. The fucking imploding cutter. I think that's such a sick fucking move. Yeah, a lot of good stuff on this card. Yeah, like I said, main event, Matt Cardona defeated Nick Gage for the belt. That's the whole reason why you watched. Like, let's be honest.
I told you this yesterday. PWI, Nick Gage was their number one indie wrestler of the 2021.
Yeah. He was huge this year. Let's be honest.
He had a breakout year because of that. What is that? The documentary. What's the show?
Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah. That's how I found out about him. Whenever you showed it to me when you were at my house in the summer, and then he was on AEW.
There was so much happening this year for this guy. GCW alone has been doing very well. Big crowds at their shows.
Well, they had Mick Foley. There. Remember? Was that this show?
I don't know. I don't think it wasn't this show. No.
I watched the one with. Oh, that was Moxley and Cardona, I think, or no. Nick Gage and Cardona.
I'm not sure. I gotta watch. I gotta catch up on like some GCW stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
Next week,
yeah,
the world one.
I don't know.
The 23rd.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the shows I've watched recently from GCW haven't been the best. They've had some decent matches, but like most of the show, I'm not too into. But this show was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Highly every single year. I think if you're gonna watch GCW, watch Homecoming every year because that's really like their biggest shows personally.
Yeah, but the one that the Hammerstein Ballroom is gonna be a big show.
Yeah,
Soho.
Yeah, it's gonna they just bringing in people and having like good shows all the time. But like I said, just recently I haven't really enjoyed too many of the shows they've done.
Yeah, they're getting more mainstream.
Yeah. Number 4, WrestleMania Night 1, not Night 2. Night 2 is fucking shit. No, let's be honest. Night 1 was fucking good.
Don't watch it.
I'm gonna say so we're done. Night 1 was good. We had McIntyre, Bobby open up the show. Surprisingly good steel cage match between Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. Like I enjoyed it, dude. He fucking broke the fucking wall of the steel cage and threw him off the top of the steel cage. It was fucking like a huge moment.
Something you've never seen before, which is always respected. Something you could always respect.
What else is on the card? Obviously the main event, Bianca and Sasha is going to be one of the best matches of the year. There was a lot. There was a lot on the show. You could tell that because of the rain, the WWE really like, and the fact that they had to delay for so long, the wrestlers went out there and put on a good match. Good matches except for the fucking
one match. One match. That's all they did. Everything
except for the
sucked.
women's tag match was fucking shit. That was fucking terrible. But I like I said, everything else on the card was good and I enjoyed it. I was surprised how much I enjoyed WrestleMania Night 1. Then WrestleMania Night 2 reminded me, oh shit, yeah, this is WWE. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. This is WWE. Fuck this.
Leave me at Night 1. Leave me at Night 1.
Just Night 1 was good. And the only thing from Night 2 was good was the main event. That was it. Double or Nothing is my number 3. This is a good show. I remember we put out an episode saying, is Double or Nothing, did AEW just put on the best pay-per-view of all time? And let's be honest, the reason why this show was so fucking good was because the crowd. The crowd were the hot. I think this is the hottest crowd that Jacksonville ever had at Daly's place. Like they were fucking ready for this show. They were hyped. I will tell you right now, the first 3 matches of this show, you will never find a more hype crowd than the first 3 matches of this show because they were so ready for wrestling. They wanted to watch wrestling so much and they were so hyped for every single person on this card. This was like fucking it was Adam Page versus, I want to say, Brian Cage. I might be wrong here.
Yes, that was the opener. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Crowd was hyped. Dude, crowd was hyped for the fucking buy-in. Serena Deeb versus Riho. The crowd were fucking hyped. Dude, the tag match, the fucking Eddie Kingston and John Moxley versus the Bucks. Fucking hype. Everybody was fucking hype. Good women's match. Britt Baker deserved the belt that night. What's it called? Great triple threat, fucking banger, title match. I will say Stadium Stampede 2 is not as good as Stadium Stampede 1, but it had some good moments in it. Definitely a great finishing and like ending with like the entire crowd going crazy with Inner Circle in the ring, hugging and all that stuff. It was good. It was a good finish to the show. Yeah, like I said, we thought at the time, there's no way. How do you do a better pay-per-view than this? Then after, I'm just gonna say this right now. Full Gear is my number 2. It was a good show. Good, like just the good matches. CM Punk, Eddie Kingston comes to mind right away. I fucking love that. MJF coming out and saying he can beat Darby Allin with the headlock. What did he do? He beat Darby Allin with the headlock. I'm gonna be honest, didn't like the main event too much. I thought it was fine. It didn't feel like that. I don't know why it didn't feel like that crowning moment for Hangman. Like it was good. It was good. It just you could tell Kenny wasn't like 100% in this match. And Hangman was putting as much as he could in this match, but it just wasn't as good as like Kenny's other defenses. Like Kenny and Mox was a fucking great match at Revolution, except for the finish. I thought it was like this one didn't have the intensity that I felt like it should have had. Good finish though with the what's it called with Matt Jackson telling him like, "Yo, do it, fucking beat Kenny, do it, man. It's your time. I'm not gonna stop you here." And that's it. Really, like it was a good show, but number one has to be All Out. All Out was a fucking banger of a show. It was a little shaky at the start with like Miro and Eddie Kingston not being the best match. Uh, but other than that, like it kept it built up, and even the main event wasn't like huge, but every after the main event was like the fucking like huge, like you'll never get a moment like Adam Cole coming out after Bryan Danielson. You'll never get a moment like that again, you know, unless fucking like Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns walks into AEW out of nowhere. You know, you're never gonna get a moment like that ever again. And yeah, that's my top five.
All right, top 5 worst pay-per-views. This is very consistent here for me. Number 5, I got Hell in a Cell, because I've never seen somebody selling a WWE a wrestling pay-per-view by giving away the match for free on the go home show of your television show, and then also giving you it's like, oh, we gave you like one for free, we gave you two. How many was it? 2 or 3 on the pay-per-view. You know what? We'll give you a 5th one on Raw, because nobody's sick of this stipulation.
Yep.
No. And then the one that they chose to do not on the pay-per-view was the best champion, Roman Reigns, against Rey Mysterio. Like, that's not a good match.
Yeah.
Very forgettable show.
Still don't
I hate the
understand
house.
why that was taken off the pay per view. The Rowan versus Ray match.
Maybe Rey Mysterio's gonna lose more of his voice. I don't know. Yeah, very forgettable. And just stipulation pay-per-views are the worst pay-per-views. Number 4, Survivor Series, the worst build in pro wrestling history. There was no build. The only build for this show was real life situation between Becky and Charlotte, which was even had anything to do with the show. This is just like, oh, there's some beef there in real life. They're not friends. Okay, we'll use that. And that's literally it. Everything else is like brand versus brand. Nothing on the line, no titles on the line. You're like, nah. At least when NXT was there, it made it a little bit more juicy. And now it's like, yeah, NXT, no. Elimination Chamber. I don't even remember what happened at the show. I don't know why I put it here. What happened at the show?
Yeah,
Who won?
forgettable show. Forgettable.
Yeah. The Extreme Rules. One of the worst Extreme Rules. It's, of course, WWE, their definition of Extreme Rules is the kendo stick. That's why Cody did that spot that one time a couple weeks ago in that street fight. What the fuck's a kendo stick? It's an enlarged toothpick. That's not going to hurt. Extreme Rules, okay, Extreme Rules, at least there'll be stipulation matches. No, you're wrong. Only the main event for the title gets weapons. Everything else, normal matches, tag team matches, and that's about it. With the main event, it was okay, what it is. And then one of the worst finishes where Balor's on the top rope, he's about to hit the coup de grace, and then all of a sudden Roman Reigns hot tags God for the save, and Demon Finn Balor is buried, and I don't like it. SummerSlam, number 1, one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. I did not like one thing on this show. I didn't like Set the Edge. I didn't even like that. I didn't like Bianca Becky. Like, I didn't like that the fact that the company lied to us, advertising a match that was never going to take place when they knew that, but just kept rolling with it. That's no good. That's not good. That's false advertising. What else? I don't even remember. There was not much of the show. Everything was rematches and fucking boring. And I'm like, this show sucks. There's literally not one thing. I think I gave the show 0 out of 5 on social media. This was horrible. Emerson, go ahead. And I'm assuming you have the same ones, about the same pattern almost.
Number 5, Revolution.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that.
Terrible way to end off a pay-per-view. The Face of the Revolution ladder match wasn't good. It wasn't like, it was kind of like ruined by the fact you had a giant fucking Sonic ring to win. I didn't like that. But Darby and Sting versus Brian Cage and Ricky Starks saved the show from being higher on this list. Hell in a Cell, fuck Hell in a Cell. You could they put on what? They put on 6 Hell in a Cells this year. None of them good, except for Seth. Apparently it was good. I don't believe it. TLC, what the fuck was that finish? And it's called TLC, and it's what's called the Destruction Derby of wrestling. Guess what? Only one stipulation match. Fuck you. Survivor Series. Fuck Survivor Series. If you tell me one more time, WWE, that it's in your top 4, fuck off. Okay, let's be honest. Survivor Series is dead. You killed Survivor Series when you did the brand split. Because guess what? You do the fucking draft the month before Survivor Series. These fucking people like are feuding, and you're just like, oh, Survivor Series. Oh, guess what? Now we're on different brands. We have to work. It's like, fuck off. What else? What's my SummerSlam worst pay per view of the year? WWE should be fucking ashamed that they had all these fans risking themselves for fucking against COVID and giving them a show like that. I'm sorry. You know what AEW does? You're risking yourself to come and watch a show against COVID. You're risking yourself against COVID to come watch a show. We'll give you exactly what you want. WWE is like, I hope you fucking die, and here's a show to make you want to die. Fuck you, WWE. Go fuck yourself. If you don't treat your major shows like they're big deals, and you have better stuff on fucking Saudi Arabia than you have on your fucking main show, you're a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you even put on shows then, or whatever you're fucking called, premium live events, dude. It sounds like a fucking. I don't even. Fuck you. I don't know. I'm just mad. That show I sat through, and I hated myself for sitting through it, because I don't blame WWE because I know they're gonna do shit anyways. I blame myself that I watched it. And guess what? I'm not giving you the chance anymore. Okay? You're fucking terrible. Like, that show showed me that I should never watch WWE ever again. And guess what? I did. I still watch TLC like a fucking idiot. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm done. You had the chance to be good and you didn't. I'll never watch a fucking pay-per-view again.
Dumbass. Is that it? Was that number one?
That's my number one was shit. SummerSlam. Fuck SummerSlam.
I thought you were on a roll. All right, top 5 matches of the year. Very consistent here. I don't think you're going to see anything on WWE. Number 5, Pac versus Andrade on Rampage. What a banger, dude, for TV television. So Rampage is pre-recorded, right? Everyone's like, ah. But I think the one advantage of pre-recorded television is like the buzz on social media, like, yo, this fucking match is a fucking banger. Don't want to miss that. So you tune in, you're like, yep, no, they were right, you know, and fucking just 2 of the best fucking young stars that WWE let down, proving that they're actually fucking great, fucking amazing. And maybe you could put something else in the spot, but for a television match, dude, like, this could have been WrestleMania main event worthy. Like, come on. Eddie and Mox versus the Young Bucks at Double or Nothing. This is a match you didn't think it would be as good as it was, and it was fucking times 10.
Yeah.
Fucking times.
I agree.
Young Bucks have some of the best chemistry because they're brothers. Eddie and Mox fucking have this like fucking chemistry that like you're like, okay, so wow, like guess they worked together before because like damn, they're fucking great. You mix that with the Bucks and you get some crazy spots and some like different dynamic wrestling where Eddie and Mox more ground and pound, fucking beat you until you're bleeding and dying. And the Young Bucks are, they're all like controversially flippy and spot festy, but the mix of the two definitely worked. It's like an FTR versus like a high flying. It's you got two different dynamics making one great fucking match. Same idea. Number 3, MJF versus Darby Allin, Full Gear. What a fucking match! A lot of people, I see a lot of people not talking about this match just because it was close to the end of the year. Maybe a couple people did put it at the top of the list, but not as much as I thought it should be.
Mhm.
This just proves the 4-pillar concept of AEW, and that these 4 people, MJF, Darby, Jungle Boy, and the other guy. You didn't get that?
Jungle Boy and the other guy.
And the other guy that nobody really talks about. These guys are the future, all the 3 of them, and then the other guy. Yeah, no, he'll be there. Hopefully not. I hope he goes to WWE. Fuck Sammy Guevara. Full Gear, yeah. And they did some stuff, dude. The whole story was MJF beat all the other pillars, whatever. He beat them. And then he was so confident he'd beat Darby Allin that he would beat him with the headlock takedown, or takeover. Which one was it? Takedown, takeover, same thing?
I think it's takedown, yeah.
And he fucking did. He cheated, but he did it, which was great. And they had some of these spots, dude, like the one where they're fucking balled up and they're rolling around, going for the pin, and like, dude, then like a month later, you see Charlotte and Becky doing it at a fucking live show. You're like, yeah, I guess they're watching, Dude, fucking great, dude, fucking great. Orange Cassidy versus Pac versus Omega, double or nothing main event for the AEW World Title. I think this is another match people don't give credit, dude. Triple threat for the main title. A lot of people don't like that. They want their one-on-ones. Listen, I like my multi-man matches. I like my Orange Cassidy's. I like my Pac. I like my Omega. And that's crazy. I have Pac here twice on my top 5. Wow. WWE. Come on. Now he's Daredevil. Come on. And Omega, dude, probably the number 1 talent in modern day wrestling. There's no fucking in North America, I guess you could say, because I don't know Japan. I don't want to start that debate. But dude, like this match was fucking great. I like them. Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros Steel Cage All Out, number 1 match of the year, no doubt about it. Fucking, this is where Lucha Bros won the titles. They had a sick entrance. They had a sick sick fucking finish. They had a sick fucking spot with the fucking spike shoes. These guys have history. They had the all-out ladder de la Muertes match, which was one of the best fucking ladder matches I've ever seen. Now they had a steel cage match. Are we gonna get another 3rd match maybe in 2 years? The fucking Inferno match I'm waiting for, an AEW Inferno match. No, I'm joking. But dude, this match was a banger, easily match of the year. And if Emerson doesn't have this as his number 1, he's wrong. Emerson, let me hear what you got. And if you say anything with WWE, I'll be. Oh, I mean, you could.
Okay,
you could.
No, I do have WWE on my list.
I know which one you're gonna pick. When you get there, I'm gonna predict it.
Number 5.
Is this it?
Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. I think it's the best women's match of the year.
I'm a sexist.
I think it's the best women's match of the year. Number 4. Daniel Bryan versus Edge versus Roman Reigns. I think this was I think this was a good match. I really I'm gonna be honest. A lot of WrestleMania I enjoyed, and the reason why I enjoyed this match is because we all bet on WrestleMania Night 2, and this match came down to the wire. Because legit, a guy who doesn't even watch wrestling, our buddy John, won the bet pool. Yeah, because the match went like 7 seconds past Jonathan, which is Frankie's brother.
Boy.
And we didn't want Jonathan to win because Jonathan would have bothered us. So we were like, yo, let's go, John! John fucking won. So like, yeah, this match was memorable just because of that. Number 3, I fucking love this match so much. I enjoyed it so fucking much. Every single second of this match, something was happening. Darby Allin and Sting versus Ricky Starks, Brian Cage at Revolution. Fucking banger. Number 2, Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks, steel cage match, all out. There's nothing you can say. It was such a good fucking match. like if you haven't seen it and you're not going to, I don't think you should be fucking talking about wrestling at all. You shouldn't even like wrestling.
You should just end
You
yourself.
should just give up on wrestling. Do like fucking get into something else. This
Go
match
do
was
ballerina
so
in
fucking
space.
good.
You space pussies.
And number one, the obvious one, I said this already. Kenny Omega, Bryan Danielson, Grand Slam, 30-minute draw. What a fucking opener to a fucking great special event, 2-night event. Rampage and Dynamite both having Grand Slam, and they both felt like pay-per-view quality cards. Okay, this was such a huge moment in AEW. They did it perfectly. You bring in Brian, you bring in Adam, you bring them in, and everybody's like, "Oh, let's fucking go!" Guess what? Guess what? In 3 weeks, you got a fucking Grand Slam, motherfucker, and it's a pay-per-view quality card, but you'll get it for free on TV.
Yeah,
Dude,
suck an egg, bitch.
They did it perfectly, and there's a reason why AEW cannot fucking be taken down right now. They are the top company on the fucking planet currently because of the choices they made like this.
Yeah, go watch your fucking AAA.
So
you fucking
good, man.
Fucks. You sick fucks.
But yeah, that's my number one.
All right, let's not spend too much time on this because I don't think it deserves it. Top 5 worst matches. Holy fuck. Number 5, Woman Money in the Bank 2021. One of the worst ladder matches. One of the worst woman ladder matches.
Yeah.
Who even won? I don't even remember. It's not that important.
Nikki Ass. That's why it's the worst. That's why it's the worst.
Oh my god. Number 4, Army of the Dead. Damian Priest versus Miz match there. They had the zombie fucking lumberjack match there at, what was it, Backlash? No. It doesn't matter, Emerson.
It was Backlash.
Well, there's a lot of backlash on social media about this one.
No, sorry, not Backlash. WrestleMania's Backlash. Fucking WWE. That's it. That's everything.
Morrison and Almost from Raw. What the fuck was that? If we were like, I mean, if we're doing 2022, I might put AJ Styles and Almost on the list so far, but Almost is not a good wrestler. Almost, he goes go play basketball. Eva Marie and Doudrop number 2. They did this match so many weeks in a row, and then Eva Marie got fired. So what did this do for anybody? Oh, Doudrop's number 1 contender for the title. Like now, and what? You think she's gonna win? Number 1, Natalya and anything with Natalya and Tamina is the worst. Versus Nia and Shayna, you have 4 of the worst wrestlers in the world in one match. And they actually did a title change here, so it's like, why? So they actually give the titles to Natalya. If you're a wrestling company and you're giving the titles to Natalya and Tamina, you're not a wrestling company. You're fuck you. That's what you are.
Fuck you.
If your top 5 doesn't have one Natalya match, I'll be shocked.
Fuck.
You're like, speaking of Natalya, number 5.
No, speaking of Natalya, she's not on my list. I'm gonna be honest.
What?
You know why?
Touch your titties.
She's so forgettable. I totally forgot how pissed off I was at the women's gauntlet match for the tag team. I forgot. I forgot. But what I didn't forget, a Nigerian drum match. What the fuck was this? Oh my god.
Yo, WWE.
Yeah. Fuck you.
You.
Women's Money in the Bank. He said it. What a terrible ladder match, man. And Nikki Ass won.
Asshole. Sorry.
Number 3, any match that was in the King's Crown. Choose any of them. Dude. Their one match, their one fucking tournament was less time than it was just barely. What's it called? Less time than the 2 matches from the King's Crown. We call it King of the Ring matches. 2 King of the Ring matches were longer than the entire fucking tournament of Queen's Crown. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
obviously, Becky and Bianca. What the fuck was that? It shouldn't even be a match. It should have just fucking didn't even happen. And number one, my boy, you killed my boy. Okay, my boy, the Fiend. You killed him. You fucking ruined him. You fired him, and you gave his gimmick to Alexa Bliss. It's Fiend versus Orton. Fuck that match.
Really?
Fuck that. I
You
hated
that
it.
match,
I
eh?
hated, dude. Anything you do against the Fiend, and you're not treating him correctly, and like you're doing all these things to make him look worse. It's like, oh, we set him on fire. Now he looks like a fucking burnt pizza pocket. Now they have to hate him. No, guess what? I hate you, not him. After he's like, yo, you thought I was in the darkness. I am the darkness. I have power again. Oh yeah, one RKO. And that was it. It pissed me off, dude. I was so mad. I was so excited to see the Fiend get a win over Randy Orton, who doesn't deserve the win at WrestleMania. Nope. Fucking man. I'm fucking man. By the way, this next one, these next two, I only have like four.
Wait, which one? Which one?
Which one? Not even. Okay.
Which one? Because yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so our next two are top 5 heel and face turns and top 5 worst heel and face turns. The problem is WWE didn't pull a WWE this year. They didn't do a lot of face and heel turns.
Can I be honest with you? I forgot to do these two. I don't have anything for these two. I think I missed them.
God.
You want to just skip them?
We're gonna skip. All I'm gonna say is the best face and heel turn this year. Eddie Kingston turning face to be with Jon Moxley. That's the best. Okay, because I love them together. I love them. They were so good together.
You know what I noticed about Eddie Kingston? He's not a heel. He's not a face. He's a man that
he's him.
He's just him. He stands up for what he believes is right.
That's that, dude. And that's such a nuanced character. WWE doesn't even know what the fuck we just said. What they're just like, wait, you can have a character that isn't face or heel? I don't understand. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't have anything for that. I don't know if I just missed it or I just couldn't honestly, come up with anything.
There wasn't anything. I got like QT Marshall, I got the Bucks turning heel, and I got Gun Club turning heel on Big Show for some reason. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, we'll skip it, but you can start the next one. Top 5 stories of the year.
Yeah. It's top 5 stories, top 5 storylines, whatever you want to say. Number 5, I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't really come up with too many of these. I said Cena versus Roman because they have good promos going into the match. They had good promos, good back and forth. It was a good story because Cena is like the big face, and Roman's like, yo, I gotta take down the big face. Then after they had a match, and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I wish we had worse storylines because I'd put this on that list too. Anyways, Edge, Daniel Bryan, Roman. I thought this was good because we knew that Daniel Bryan was leaving, and we were like, is he actually gonna leave? Is he actually gonna leave? Is he gonna win the title and leave with the title? Is Edge gonna beat Roman? Is that like it? I thought it was interesting enough. Eddie Kingston, CM Punk. Dude, the promo work alone. Then after starts the match, he fucking hits him with the Hurricane, knocks him clean out. Dude, I was at Angie's house with Carm. We're watching the show. Carm's like, yo, I gotta use the washroom. Don't if anything happens, you just put there. Thank you. He's like, oh, tell me if anything happens. He legit walks to the washroom. Boom, Hurricane. Holy shit, he knocked out CM Punk. Dude, Carm comes running out of the washroom, and he's like zipping up his pants, he's doing his shit. Like, oh, it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, dude, it was a good moment. Obviously, Hangman is probably the best storyline to ever be done in wrestling. 3 years, it took 3 years. WWE doesn't even know how to book a storyline for 3 minutes. So great fucking storyline. But I have to say the biggest story of the year has to be CM Punk returns to wrestling, and he goes right after Darby Allin right away because he knows Darby Allin's the biggest face in AEW. You had to put them against each other, and it was such a good story.
I'm gay.
It was such a
Sure.
good storyline. I fucking loved it. That's it. That's my top 5.
Top 5 stories for me. I actually have WWE. Edge and Rollins. It was okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Brian and it was for WWE. That's their hyping as like that's their best of the year, which is that's your best. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, you got some work to do there. Brian and Roman when he like loser leaves town. If you lose, you're out. That whole thing with the WrestleMania that was pretty good. By the way, you'll notice a continuous pattern of who's in my top 5 stories because they're just that great. Number 3, Kenny and Brian. This guy, basically, the story kind of goes hand in hand. This guy left WWE, went where he wasn't familiar, feuded with the top guy for the title, and almost beat him. Took him to his limit, took it to a draw. Oh.
Yeah.
Any case in CM Punk, you said it, man. You actually believe these guys hate each other? Maybe they do. We don't know. Don't watch a vlog. Don't break kayfabe. They hate each other, okay? Adam Page and Kenny. Emerson said it best. I'm gay. For this storyline. Some of the best work I've seen since like Attitude Era stories. This is what we need more of. And I can't wait to look back in like 5 years to like see other stories that we don't even know. Like right now they got like the Wardlow MJF. Like Wardlow's like on the brink of like you could see he's about to turn on MJF. That's been brewing for like a year and a bit. A lot of this stuff that's like we don't even know. This elite fucking super dragon fucking Adam Cole, Kenny Omega lurking in the injury list. What's happening there? A lot of stuff we don't even know, but we will know. And it's great. I love AEW. That's it. Top 5 title winners. I guess I'll start this time. Fuck. I kind of want to make a change now, but I made this list before the drama. Anyways, number 5, Big E, just because I actually like Big E. I didn't like the reign. I like the win. Because he definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
But after the title win, I don't ever want to see it again. Lucha Bros at All Out definitely deserved it. Now Phoenix is hurt. Okay, so I put Sammy Guevara. I no longer like Sammy Guevara, but I'm just going to stick with my guns when he won the TNT title just because that's the best he's ever going to do in this company. He won't strive to do anything better. I thought maybe give him his moment, I think he's too skinny to be a wrestler, that guy. Too pale. But I'm like, you know what? This guy defeated the odds. Who did he beat?
Beat Miro.
See, it was a fluke probably, right? He beat Miro on a fluke, one of the best pro wrestlers of 2021. Some of the best work this guy's done since like the coming out in an army tank at WWE WrestleMania. If you're beating a guy that came out of a tank, you probably bribed the guy, I think. But it looks good on paper. Good for Sammy. Stop cheating on women, Britt Baker, number 2. gotta clip that. That was good. Number 2, that could be a top 10 moment for 2022. Top 5, Britt Baker winning the women's title from
Sheeta.
That's right, because we forgot about that. Holy Sheeta. Britt Baker.
Sheeta. Like, oh my God.
Britt Baker is probably one of the best women in AEW right now. Especially, did you see AEW last night when she's like with Adam? I was like, okay, that was
cool.
It
was great. It was great.
Because you didn't expect it. You're like, it's organic, man. It's organic. You're like, wow, maybe they were gonna do something like that. I didn't think they would do it, and I think they weren't gonna do it this soon. And now we're gonna see a great match next week. That's the way. Not like Becky and Rollins, Corbin and Lacey. We don't want that. But what we do want is Adam Page. We already talked top stories. Adam Page winning the world title. The whole coming, because I have come. Anyway, if you watch Botchamania. This guy lost. He was in the first ever match against Jericho for the title, lost in his journey to the title, winning the title, and now being the top guy. What an amazing thing. Emerson.
This is title, right? Title wins?
Title wins, yeah.
Big E, you have to give it to him. Okay, number 5, Big E. You have to. He did not have a good reign. Let's be honest. You know why he didn't have a good reign? Because he had all these challengers around him, and he didn't really fight them until they put him all in one match. Honestly, he won it at the worst time. Let's be honest. He won the title at the worst time to win the title because you have 2 pay-per-views. And then you have fucking Survivor Series. And this year they chose not to have a December pay-per-view and instead have day 1. So really, he only defended it twice on pay-per-view. And then after, no, did he defend it at did he fight Roman at Survivor Series? What the fuck happened at Survivor Series? Something happened at
Big
Survivor
E.
Series.
It wasn't for Big E versus Roman, but it wasn't for title.
Yeah. See, like he doesn't even get to defend it. Like this, honestly, the worst time to win a title is at SummerSlam or after SummerSlam, because you are not going to be treated correctly as a champion because it's the worst time of the year for wrestling. Because all the shows are coming back. Sports are coming. Football's coming back. Other sports are doing their playoffs or whatever. You're like NHL or whatever. I don't know what the fuck when NHL does that shit or whatever. Baseball. I don't know what the fuck. But you're not gonna have a good time as a champion during the last 4 months of the year. Britt Baker, great win. I thought the build up to her winning the title was good. Her losing to Thunder Rosa and really like being like, yo, fuck this. I gotta win the title. I'm DMD. I'm a role model. I'm the real role model. I'm a wrestler and I'm a dentist. I went through school while wrestling and I succeeded at both. You know, it was a good fucking storyline. She's coming back from injury. All these things led up to a great title win. Has she really, capitalized on it? I think she became very over, but she's also put on terrible matches. So I'm not going to put her up very high. Miro, has there been anybody that has deserved the title more than Miro? He beat Darby Allin in such a sickening fucking submission. Darby Allin looked like he was dead. And Miro just looked like a fucking destroyer. The reason I don't have Sammy Guevara is because I still don't think he deserved the fucking title. He didn't even do anything with it, really. He had a great match against Jay Lethal, and that was it. He lost it to Cody. He has it again. I hope Cody beats him again. I don't fucking care.
And he cheated on his wife.
That is unsubstantiated. I don't believe it. I think they were broken up for a longer time than they said. Anyways, Miro, I still think should have been champion today. He should have been champion today. Because guess what? Fucking Sammy won the belt and he went into a feud.
He cheated on his wife.
No, he won the belt and he instantly went into a tag team feud with Inner Circle against American Top Team. So he couldn't really defend it until afterwards. So like it wasn't like I don't know. I wasn't into his title reign. Adam Page, like I said, 3 years led up to this. It was so fucking good. Such a great moment for him to win. I think, like I said, the finish was good. Him actually winning the title, I was very happy to see him with Dark Order. The only problem was he left because he had a child. He had his first child, and that's fine. But I feel like it really derailed the storyline because he just showed up one night, won a ladder match, and that was it. He was a number one contender.
No, stop fucking without a condom.
Okay. And number 1, Lucha Bros, like, great match, great title reign. It's over now, but it wasn't over in December, in 2021, and it was fucking great. I loved it. They are such good wrestlers that their title reign was never going to be like bad. It was never going to be bad. You know it. Like they put on every single match and they put everything into it and they deserved it. They deserved that belt. That's it. That's all I got.
I agree. Just making a note. All right, next. Top 5 title reigns. Roman Reigns. Okay, number 5, Lashley. He had a great year. I'm not gonna lie. This guy had a great year. I think if you're booked like Lashley, you should be happy. He's probably one of the best booked things of 2021 in WWE. And Roman. But we'll get to that.
Agree.
Number 4, Miro. This guy is more dominant than a fucking man holding a fucking chain to a girl. Just kidding. You can't say that.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, dude, you said the words, and in my brain, I was like, okay,
He's
those are
not
the words.
wrong.
Those are the words he said. Wait, what the fuck's he talking about? like my brain like didn't
Miro,
understand. Yeah, go ahead.
this guy came out on a tank
Yep.
at WrestleMania and then sucked after. So how does that work? Then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave WWE. I'm gonna go to this AEW. I'm gonna be good again. And now he comes out bald and he's great. And he's fucking, you know, very first he's like, I like video games. And like, okay, I do too, but not like that, you know. And now he's like, you know, no more video games, no more Kip Saban, go away. Go, yeah, and I'll hurt you. Here, get out of here now. You're injured. Now I'm solo. Nobody holding me down with those quote unquote chains I already mentioned. Now I'm gonna be dominant beast, and I'm gonna be fucking undefeated streak. I'm gonna beat the likes of Lance Archer and Eddie Kingston and other people that I'm not talking about, Darby Allin. And I'm gonna be good. And now my title is white. That's great. Young Bucks tag team title. They're the longest reigning tag team champions in AEW for a reason. I think they're one of the best tag teams in modern day wrestling. Some of the best chemistry, and they're great. Kenny Omega. This guy held 3 titles at the same time this year. Nobody talks about that though. I still think he's better than Roman. But for now, for Reigns, I'm going to put Roman Reigns number 1 just because he's held the title longer. He's held the title for what, almost 500 days now. Too bad that's going to come to an end. Reportedly at Rumble, Rollins is going to take it off him, which I think is a big mistake. I think he should just hold on to it until he dies. Maybe from COVID. I don't know. He's sick. No, he's better now, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Roman, number 1. Just please don't lose it to Lesnar or fucking Rollins because no. Give it to Walter. Okay, next.
So it's me.
Yeah.
Wait, Roman Reigns is your number 1?
You got to give WWE some stuff when they do something right. They do something right.
Roman is not on my list because this year was the year his fucking title reign was bad. So I don't give him nothing. He gets nothing from me.
He still has it though.
Yeah, he has it.
Over
Doesn't
2
mean
years.
It's good. Like when I consider a title reign, I consider everything. Who they faced, the storylines they're in, the way they look as a champion, everything. Number 5, Miro. Again, I fucking love this man. The guy, this TNT title reign, and him with the belt, it felt real. It felt right. It felt good. You know what? Every single TNT title holder, it felt right until Sammy Guevara won it. And until Cody won it from Sammy Guevara. That's when it did not feel right anymore. Bobby Lashley. I mean, what a fucking reign, okay? Terrible way to win it, okay? Miz fucking cashed in and you won it off Miz. Fucking terrible. But you know what? That WrestleMania match against Drew, that felt like it was gonna be like, oh fuck, Drew's gonna win. No, what happened? Bobby fucking won. That's what happened. And he just looked like the most dominant man in the fucking world until fucking Big E learned a new how to attack a leg, and that was it. It was over. The Bucks. I fucking you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. MJF and Jericho, bad match. But you have to remember, it wasn't just them. Do you not remember SCU versus the Bucks? Do you not remember Christopher Daniels' fucking bloodied head? Dude, this match was bigger than just a match, okay? This meant something because if SCU lost, no more SCU. They cannot team together anymore.
You see on BT, Christopher Daniels is teasing a return?
I hope so. I miss the guy. Also, they have not made an AEW unrivaled of him, and I think that's terrible. They should have made one with the full SCU. Anyways, that match alone was so fucking good and cemented the Bucks as heels. Eddie Kingston and John Moxley, great match. And after, of course, them when they lost the belts to the Lucha Bros was fucking great as well. So like their whole run as tag team champions, it felt right, it felt good, and it was such a good fucking reign. Uh, Number two, Darby Allin. Darby Allin as TNT champion was a good reign. The man put his body on the line over and over again. He legit had a fucking street fight match where he's put through glass, where he hit a coffin drop out of a window through a fucking board on Brian Cage. And the next night, what happens? He gets his leg taken out by a Scorpio, and he has to defend the title, and he does it, and he continued. Like, it was great. It was a great fucking title reign. He deserved the belt by defeating Cody, and unfortunately lost the title to Miro just before Double or Nothing. But, or no, was it after Double or Nothing? I don't fucking remember. It was a time. But yeah, Darby Allin with the belt was a huge moment for AEW, and Darby Allin's still riding that fucking high of getting up there. Darby Allin's great. Kenny Omega, what a fucking title reign! I don't think there was a single bad match. I'm still saying that death match wasn't bad. It was just a bad finish. Even though I put it on my worst list. I put Revolution on my worst list because of the finish. Other than that, it was still a great fucking match. Every single match he put on was great. And yeah, that's it. That's my list.
Top 5 entrances. Number 5, I'll give it to the Fiend. You know, he looks good. If you're a casual, you're like, hey, this guy looks good. I can get behind this. If you're like us, you don't know. You don't know. But we know. Number 4, Moxley, dude. This guy, they gave this guy this new song, Wild Thing, and it was like, I don't know what I feel. And they gave him like the better version of it. I can't remember what it's called. And he comes out to the crowd, and it's just like everybody's like, yeah, singing along. Wild Thing. And it gives you like chills. I got chills just singing at Emerson. Come on. Put that dick away. Number 3, Adam Cole, that fucking theme song, one of the best theme songs in modern day wrestling. This, if you're talking theme songs that define the wrestler, this is that. You know, Mikey Ruckus is on some shit. I'm waiting for that Mikey Ruckus, Keith Lee collaboration when he comes in, hopefully in a couple months. Jericho, dude, the Fozzy, them singing has been a staple in AEW. To the point where they had the whole crowd, they had him and MJF, they had the whole stipulation where he can't come out to his theme song, so the whole crowd sung the lyrics pretty much great. Yeah. And Cody, dude, I just personally love that fucking song, Kingdom Downstate, dude. Every time it's wrestling has one.
That's more than one royal family.
And it hits and you're like, adrenaline, dude. I'll be listening in the car and I'm just like, while I'm driving, that's not safe. Don't do that. Only me. I love it. Next, Emerson.
Number
Von
5.
Wagner. What? You
Von Wagner. No.
Oh my god.
Talk about Von Wagner. Edge, the Brood. Entrance at SummerSlam. I thought that was sick. I thought that was a good entrance. You know, he's done it. He did it again recently, and I'm like, I coughed.
Right?
I'm dying. What's it called? Yeah, it's okay. Like, the second time was not the first time was good. Second time not needed. I think they're overhyping the fact that the Brood existed. I don't think the Brood is actually that great, but the first time doing it was good enough. Because it's a cool entrance, okay? Fire circle. You come out from the fire circle. That's cool. Actually, I was surprised to hear you say Jon Moxley, but Jon Moxley as well. Him coming through the crowd and the crowd going crazy for him. You know what? You know which one I'm talking? The one I'm specifically talking about is him against 10, where he during the
he hits the fans with the
he
guard
legit
gate.
Comes out and he fucking takes out 10 and he leaves. And it was like, yo, that's fucking great. Malachi Black, his entrance is fucking sick. Okay, the lights go out. He's sitting down at the top of the ramp, and the song is like playing, and after he's walking, then the song is the guy just screaming. The guy's like, "Wah! Wah!" And you just see him like the lights go out, and he's like teleporting. He's on the fucking turnbuckle, and he's looking at the fans. Lights go out again. He teleports in the middle of the ring. Oh, dude, it's such a sick entrance. Uh, I put this on my number one in the best list. I don't agree with it anymore. Drew McIntyre. I like it. I like the sword. I'm sorry. I don't like the sword, but I like when he does the sword and he like slams it down. I think that's a cool entrance.
It's too childish. I'm surprised they're not selling swords.
I'm surprised.
Or
Yeah, I'm
are
surprised
they?
they're not selling swords. Yeah.
That's
And
why I
number
thought they
one,
did it.
Adam Page, Full Gear. That whole video of him on the horse,
Walking down the
coming down to
streets.
the street, going into the fucking building. That was such a nice entrance. I fucking love Adam Page, and I really hope he gets a better feud than Brian Danielson, because I didn't like it.
All right. Top 5 finishers. Number 5, the Claymore kick. I think the Claymore kick was great when he started counting. That's about it, really. RKO, because RKO is one of the best finishers in wrestling history. It's one of those finishers that everybody knows. It's this. It's the attitude adjustment. The people's elbow. That's about it. Undertaker stuff. GTS, dude. GTS is one of my favorite finishers of all time. My brother's like, why not GTH? Because it sucks. Sammy Guevara is not that good of a wrestler. The H stands for go to hell. That's not good language. You don't want to say that to kids. GTS, that's like more PG. Let's go to sleep, or you can say go to shit, whatever you want. I used to love this finisher. Now we got it back this year. I love it. And it's one of the most protected finishes. And it will stay that way. Number 2, the coffin drop. It's fucking mint. This guy goes to the top. It's already scary enough to jump off a top rope. Now do it backwards with your arms crossed in front of you, not to brace for landing. That's great. I love Darby. I think Darby's one of the best young new upcomers, one of the best current move sets. But number 1, One Wing Angel. You try kicking out of it. You won't.
You won't.
A lot of clippable moments in this show, I'll tell you. I'm on some shit. I'm fucking hungry, dude. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Number 5, 630 Senton by Ricochet, or by Sammy Guevara, or anybody else on the indies who are using it.
Yeah, no.
GTH. I like the GTH, okay? It always looks fucking deadly. I fucking like it. He's no longer with WWE, but he's in GCW again. Blake Christian, formerly Trey Baxter, the 450 double stomp, even though he missed it. If you watch Botchamania, it was fucking hilarious. They're like, oh, good. Blake Christian never misses. What did he do? 450 double stomp, missed.
And he goes for it again.
And he hit it again. But dude, that I never see anybody do that. I think it's a cool move. Buckshot Lariat, number 2. I mean, I don't know what it is, but like I fucking love the flip right into the fucking, oh man, right into the Lariat. It's sick. And yeah, number 1, One Winged Angel. That move is like, nobody's ever kicked out of it, and the fact that the fact that nobody's kicked out of it, and not kicked out of it like just the move, because fucking Adam Page hit on Kenny kicked out, but that's Kenny's move. When Kenny hits it, you don't get up, okay? It's like Carmelo Hayes. You don't miss, guess what? You don't get up. That's how it is.
Unless it's in a school with the earnings. Top 5 most improved. At number 5, I put Von Wagner. Now, ever since Kyle left going into the new year, he sucks now. I don't know what the fuck they did. They made him so generic. Apparently, they suspended him this past week. Wow, that's going to get somebody over. Really? Ooh, he's a heel. Yeah, that's going to work. I don't know. He started going down now. But I actually did like Von Wagner. I feel like he could have been something great. I feel like now they're starting to go in the wrong direction with him.
Yeah.
So, no. Number 4, Powerhouse Hobbs. This guy's fucking great, dude. He was a heel. He was a face. He was a heel. He did great at both of them. He's a great fucking powerhouse fucking wrestler with strong fucking strength fucking. You want to chop me? I'll fucking break your fucking chest. Come at me, bro. Like kind of mentality, you know? And he's black. You know, you can't go wrong with that. There's your diversity, Swole. I think he's fucking great. I think he's a future world champion. Like if he sticks with the company in like 10 years, you never know. If he keeps making improvements, he's great, dude. When he teamed, was it this year when he teamed with Moxley? Or was that last year? I fucking loved it, dude. That was great. This guy was like, yo, I'm with Moxley.
Wait, who's this? Who's this again?
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Okay, yeah.
That was the beginning of the year, no?
I don't know if it was the beginning of the year or it's like when he first signed because like he instantly turned on him.
Yeah, but dude, when he came to save Moxley with that chair that time, dude, I'm like, that's my guy. Britt Baker, number 3. You're like, why Britt Baker most improved? Because she was already good. She was kind of stagnant. She was kind of stale. She wasn't really doing much. And then she won the title and she just fucking shot up. So that's improving. Number 2, Dante Martin. This guy is probably one of the most future fucking company guy, fucking most best current day high flying with most potential. That's only going to get better with time. I hear Mark Henry talk about him all the time on Busted Open. He fucking loves the guy, dude. This guy keeps up what he's doing. Him and his brother, dude. I'm excited, dude. A lot of people don't care, but I'm excited for the return of Darius Martin, dude.
Like, I am too.
Just because Dante held down the fucking team, I'm like, yo, now I want to see these guys like fucking.
You have to remember, Darius is the older brother. He was Airwolf on the Indies. This guy is a good wrestler. If you haven't seen anything from him, you gotta check it out. Hopefully, when he comes back, he can show you on AEW TV.
This guy held down the tag team just by himself. Yeah. And now I'm like, yo, I want to see what these guys have together. And now he's with Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
Yo, I think you'd put Jay Lethal. I guess Leo Rush is done after calling out Tony Khan now.
I don't know.
Where did he go? But yo, I think you should do Jay Lethal. I wanted Matt Sydal, but whatever. I feel like that's done now. We could do Jay Lethal and the Martin brothers together. That'd be great. And number 1, Mandy Rose. If you look at her, she slipped at the WrestleMania entrance this beginning of this year. Now she's the NXT champion and she's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
You tell her no. You tell her no. You try. You won't. Go.
Powerhouse Hobbs. Dude, the promo he did this week, I know it's not 2021, it's 2022, but he's good on the mic. He's definitely improved on the mic. Like that. I think he has everything he can have to be in the ring. I think like he has athleticism. I think he has power, but that one thing that he was struggling with was mic work, and he has proven that he's worked on it. And I definitely think 2022 is going to be a big year for him. I believe he's in the top 5 currently in AEW ranked. Big things from Powerhouse Hobbs in 2022. Most improved, number 4, Bianca Belair. Let's be honest, she wasn't main event material. She was going into on SmackDown or whatever show. I think she was on SmackDown when she got signed to the main roster. She wasn't up there. That feud with Sasha proved it because she couldn't hang on the mic with Sasha. She couldn't even hang on the mic with fucking Nia Jax. So like she definitely has become much better. You see her with Becky now, and she's definitely much better on the mic. And she's and that match against Sasha proved that she's great in the ring. That she's definitely like one of the best women's wrestlers in the world, if she's given the chance. Number 3, Tay Conti. Who remembers Tay Conti in NXT? Fucking shit. No, she's so much better than she was in NXT.
She's a homewrecker, dog.
I don't care. That's what you say. I don't. I think that she's really good. She's so much better in the ring than anybody would have thought. If you see her, like I said, if you see her in NXT, you're like, yo, this girl's going fucking nowhere. Goes to AEW. She's good in the ring now. She's built up a good arsenal of wrestling moves. Obviously, there's a lot of hate on her currently. Hopefully, that'll dissipate and she can be treated She can start doing some stuff.
She could keep wearing those Sammy Guevara shirts. I'll keep booing. Don't worry.
Jade Cargill. I don't, dude, 11 months as a pro wrestler, and she's a champion now. Dude, holy fuck. She's definitely much better. Obviously, she's not great, but it's about being improved. And if you've seen her first match compared to her matches in the tournament, it's like night and day. She's so much better. That fucking pump kick that she has, the bicycle kick, is fucking lethal. Uh, Mainly because she's like one of the tallest women in the division, so she can just hit them right in the face and take them out. Yeah, Jade Cargill, number 2, and Dante Martin. I mean, is there a name bigger than Dante Martin when you talk about most improved, most future star, all these things? Dante Martin definitely one of the best up and comers, and he, like Frankie was saying, when Darius comes back, that they're gonna be one of the top tag teams, and
They're gonna be the most cheered, most over. They're gonna be like the new. They're gonna be basically what the Jungle Express was when they debuted. Everybody was like, "Yo!" Like, and now I feel like it's kind of like not as like people like them, but like they're established now. But I feel like they're gonna get like that big like baby face like, "Yo, let's go!" Like people, they already do that with Martin. So like, anyways, they just gotta prove it as a team now. They're good though. They're good.
Yeah.
Top 5 overpushed wrestlers. This is very easy. Number 5, Goldberg. Get him out of there. Get him out of the chat. Get him out of there. Number 4, Omos. He's not a pro wrestler. Get him out of there. And then number 3, 2 and 1. I hate the 4 horsewomen. I despise them. I hate that they're just fucking. They built their whole women's division around these fucking 4 people. But one's injured, so she's not here on this list. She would have been.
Yeah.
Number 3, Charlotte. Number 2, Sasha. And number 1, Becky. Especially Becky. You buried Bianca at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Shame on you. You should have stood up and said, "This is wrong. This is not right." But you're too. The problem is like they booked this whole division around these fucking 4 women, and now they think they're the shit. I think maybe not so much Bayley. I think Bayley's a little bit more grounded. She did break up with Aaron Solo, so fuck you for that. But no, Aaron Solo's a good guy. He's got a big one. I've seen it. Charlotte, dude. I think Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky, all 3 of them are bitches, and they think that they run shit when really the only thing they run is catering. No, I'm joking. No, they you've seen with Charlotte and Becky when they had their feud at Survivor Series. 2 egos clashing, and now they're not friends. I think now they have these big egos, and that's because of WWE. And I'm sick of it, dude. I want to see new talent, and if these people are wrestling, you're not going to see that in WWE. Go ahead. That was easy for me.
Yeah. Overpushed. I hate. It pains me to say this name. Cody Rhodes. I fucking love Cody Rhodes. I buy into every word he says when he does a promo. I think this guy is one of the best promos in AEW because he gets you behind him. But this year has definitely proven to be a year where he just beats people for no fucking reason. Anthony Gogo, I will say he deserved to lose. He deserved to lose, let's be honest. Okay, he wasn't prepared for a match against Cody. I don't know, man. He Malachi did not deserve to the way the whole booking, the way they did that was not good. I'm pretty sure he beat Andrade. Didn't he beat Andrade?
Yeah.
He did. Pac and him won at Full Gear. Shouldn't have happened. I don't know. I like the whole thing with him and Arn. That was good. You know, Arn with the cock. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But I don't know. I just wasn't too into the stuff he did this year. I really hope 2022 is a different year for him. Like I said, I'm a big supporter of Cody. Number 4, Bayley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck. Why the fuck did Bailey get a title match? Why'd she get title matches against fucking Bianca? Oh, I'm a
She's a horsewoman, dog.
I'm sorry. That fucking thing where she's like laughing. I'm gonna have the last laugh. And he's like, oh fuck that. I hate it. Almost. Fuck almost. Fuck this guy. I hate him. He beat AJ Styles. I hate him. I know this is 2022 where he beat AJ Styles, but fuck almost. They didn't deserve to beat the New Day. They were fucking boring. He has no charisma. He can't wrestle. Why is he in the wrestling business? Why is he on a show that doesn't even care about wrestling? All they care about is entertainment. This guy isn't fucking entertaining. Nothing about him is interesting. Fuck almost. Get him off my fucking TV. Go act in movies like other wrestlers who were big and terrible did. Charlotte. You said enough. I think she's at the point where she thinks she's bigger than anybody else, and she swings around her dick like she has one. Is like, look at me, I have the biggest dick here. Okay, you want to do anything? You want to face me for anything? Fuck you, I don't care. Even
I think she fucks Andrade in the ass with a dildo.
Even my best friend Becky Lynch, fuck her, get away from me. Nobody supports the Flairs. They fired my my fiance. Fuck you. I now am the biggest bitch in WWE because I don't care about nobody but myself. And number one, Becky Lynch, you can't fucking lose to Liv Morgan. You telling me you can't fucking lose to Liv Morgan? Who the fuck are you? I'm sorry. This big time Bex or whatever the fuck the name is, you go fuck yourself, okay? It is the worst character fucking change you could have done. All you did was like, Carmella was about the money. I'm about the money now. It's like, who fucking cares? Terrible. Okay, I will say it's like Becky Lynch is not even a good wrestler. I'm gonna say it right now. The only time Becky Lynch has ever had a good match is when she fought Charlotte in a fucking TLC match or some shit. That was the only time I ever was like, yo, Becky Lynch. Even the main event of WrestleMania 35 wasn't fucking good, or whatever year it was. Fuck that. Becky Lynch is the most overrated wrestler to ever wrestle next to Hulk Hogan. Okay? Fuck that. That's it.
The racist. Top 5 underpushed wrestlers. Number 5, Cesaro. He had a title shot against Roman. He had one. When in a company, people get rematches for no reason. So it's like, I wouldn't mind getting a rematch for Cesaro. But no, we're not going to do that. It's just, we have nobody else. We'll give him a shot. And then we'll move on to somebody we've already done. I don't understand this. Number 4, why he resigned? Number 4, Private Party. Get him away from Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy wants to have more kids. Let him have more kids. Let Private Party go do tag team wrestling. I think they suck now. I don't know why. Ricochet number 3. Ricochet number 3. This guy is bald. He sucks. This guy has one of the best move sets for a young fucking wrestler. High flyer. This guy came in. They built him up as like Spider-Man. He's not Spider-Man. He's Ricochet. Built him as a Ricochet. Number 2, Santana Ortiz. Where the fuck are they? I think Eddie Kingston is right. I think Jericho's holding them back from tag team championships.
I agree.
I think this has to be their year because they're too good to not be used, man. They're used, but not like to what they should be. They should be winning. I thought they should be the ones taking the titles from Lucha Brothers. Obviously, they got hurt. I think they need to be the ones, built them up, get them to number 1 at some point in the year, take the titles off the Jungle Boys. And they need to fucking take those titles. And then maybe they need to stop doing this inner circle shit, maybe. Number 1, Brian Cage. This guy's going to WWE. I don't know why Tony Khan doesn't like him. Is it because he does steroids? Like this, it's steroids. Legit. This is the one guy in AEW that you're like, okay, you think like a Joey Janela or Sonny Kiss or Marco Stunt, but you're like, these guys aren't that good. But Brian Cage is fucking good, and this guy's legit just not being used. If he's the one guy that's being booked in AEW as if he was in WWE, it's a fucking shame. I want to see Brian Cage. They won't give us the cage, so he'll go to WWE. Don't know if that's gonna work out for him. You know, there's always the indies. You know, go ahead, Emerson.
Number 5, Ricochet. It's your fault. Why'd you resign? Don't resign.
Dumbass. You fucking
13. I feel like he has everything he can to succeed in WWE, and I don't know what the fuck they're doing. This guy is your future high flyer. Maybe not future anymore. I think he's going to be in his 40s soon. I don't know. They had the time to push him. Oh no, Shinsuke Nakamura needs to hold the Intercontinental title. You could have gave it to him, and he'd be doing what Damian Priest is doing right now. You know, at least he's holding it, and I think his current United States title reign is better than most mid card title reigns. I think it's the best mid card title reign since Big E, until Big E started fucking feuding with Apollo earlier this year. Then that ruined his entire title reign. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Ricochet. I feel bad for the guy. This guy was one of the biggest high flyers on the indie scene. AEW can totally use you because they have a bunch of high flying guys, and keep you know, I don't know. Just keep waiting until your fucking contract's done and leave, okay? Because you're never gonna be used in WWE. Private Party. I fucking love Private Party when they were just doing their stuff. Then they started doing stuff with Matt Hardy, and then Matt Hardy became the nexus of where everybody who isn't doing anything come to me. I will use you to do fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Like fucking TH2. Oh, I need come here, TH2. Oh, Butcher and Blade. Oh, they didn't debut correctly. You're supposed to be a spooky power team. Come here, Butcher and Blade. Oh, Allie, you're not doing anything and you're dating Blade? Come here, join me. Oh, random guy on Dark. I don't know if you're fucking signed, but come here. It's like, oh, now fucking Andrade. Like, I don't know, man. I'm fucking tired of the Hardy family office. I think it should be done. The only thing that will make me happy that Jeff joins AEW is if they fucking break up the Hardy family office, because I fucking hate it. Santana Ortiz. It looked like they were gonna get a title match. They're not. If you don't fucking push them this year, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, because they're so good, and they only had probably like 2 matches in their entire AEW career by themselves to really prove how good they are. And guess what? That was in 2019 and 2020. Guess who's into the show? Guess when AEW became like huge again? You know, became huge to where they are now in 2021. So nobody in 2021 understands how good Santana Ortiz are. That, like, use them correctly this year, because like it's starting to get ridiculous. I stopped doing the face paint. I think the face paint has actually ruined your entire character.
It's racist.
Like you're doing like a demon thing. It's like, oh, we put on the face paint because it's like war paint. Well, guess what? Fuck you. That's terrible. I think they were better when they didn't have the face paint. They looked more. I think their character could work in AEW. You don't have a team like them. The original version of Proud and Powerful. That's what you should be doing right now, not what you're doing currently. Chad Gable, obviously they just won the tag team titles, but I think he's still underrated. I don't think he gets the what's recognition he deserves. He's such an underrated wrestler, and nobody knows how good he is because they've given him some of the worst stuff since coming up to the main roster. You broke up American Alpha after you fucking ruined American Alpha. I don't think you remember this. Do you not remember they won the tag team titles? Then on the night they should have lost it to the Ascension, I don't know why the Ascension were fucking over on Elimination Chamber. You're like, no, I think American Alpha should beat the entire tag team division. Oh, that's a good idea. No, they did. That really ruined American Alpha for a lot of people. Then you split them, split up American Alpha. You put them with Shelton Benjamin, the least like the most nothing team you ever fucking heard of. Then he turned into Shorty G, and he did nothing. Then he went to the cruiserweight division. He had some good matches, but who was watching 205 Live? Fucking no one. So he didn't even get a chance. This is probably his biggest chance. And I think you got to thank Daniel Bryan for that, or Bryan Danielson for that, because he wouldn't have got that whole not American Alpha, the Alpha Academy stuff if it wasn't for him. And number one, Cesaro. I'm sorry, he won at WrestleMania. He beat Seth fucking Rollins
with the UFO,
and you still don't fucking push him. I'm sorry. Rollins is about to beat fucking Roman Reigns. Guess who beat Rollins at WrestleMania? Cesaro. So shouldn't Cesaro beat Roman Reigns, or shouldn't Cesaro beat somebody big? Shouldn't Cesaro be a singles champion or any championship, because he beats fucking Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is about to beat Roman Reigns? Doesn't that fucking make sense? No, WWE's like, yeah, but he beat him last year. Seth Rollins is somehow better than he was last year. No, he's fucking not. I don't know. Cesaro should be.
Throw something. Make it look legit.
Fuck this. That's it.
We didn't see it. Just look like you fucking waved your dick. You're like, fuck this.
Anyways, Cesaro should be better. Like used better, and he fucking signed a new contract, so it's your fault, Cesaro, you fucking idiot. That's it.
Top 5 future stars prospects. Number 5, Tony D'Angelo. This guy's great. I'm a Paisan. He's a Paisan. We're all Paisans with him. Number 4, Grayson Waller. He's legit the J. Cole of pro wrestling. Really? Yeah, he's great. Number 3, Braun Breaker. He just won the NXT title from Ciampa.
Yeah.
From Ciampa.
Yep.
Number 2, Wardlow. This guy's legit going to be the next fucking Brock Lesnar. They're booking him as that. Instead of suplex, this guy's got the power bomb to the point where WWE actually wants him. It's in the news. This guy is wanted by WWE. That's rare. Number 1, we talked about him, Dante Martin. This guy's legit going to be the fucking next, like, fucking Ricochet, the fucking next, like, Osprey. This guy's going to be great, dude. With time, this guy's going to develop great. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's it? That was all 5?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why.
I'm trying to run through it fast. I'm getting fucking hungry. Still got lots to do.
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo. I somehow he's over for number 5. Cora Jade, number 4. I think she's gonna be a decent star.
She'll be the next page. She'll be the next page.
Yeah. Braun Breaker beat Tommaso. Lee Moriarty. I really hope they start using him more. He's with Matt Sydal now. This guy's a great fucking wrestler. Number 1, Hook.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Hook. Who isn't a hooker nowadays?
I forgot about Hook.
The guy's great. Shit. I fucking love Hook. I gotta
change my whole list. We gotta start the video over. Top 5 veterans. I'll just run through it fast. Ric Flair. This guy fucks on a train. This past year was great. Number 4, Edge. Still got it. Number 3, Randy Orton. Still got it. And he's got a pedo mustache. And he said the N-word once. And nobody said nothing about that. Number 2, Arn Anderson. This guy's the toughest son of a bitch out there. You flip him off. He pulls out his Glock. Number 1, Sting, dude. Watch his matches from this year and tell me they're not fucking good.
Yeah.
For a guy that age. Go ahead, Emerson.
Number 5, Arn Anderson. He talked about pulling out a clock. Then people turned it into a meme where he pulled out his cock. Number 4.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's true. It's a joke. Christian, number 4. I like Christian. What he's doing with Jungle Boy is good. A lot of people are like, fuck Christian. I hate him. I don't know why. He's doing some good work in AEW. Edge, let's be honest. Edge has probably been the best comeback out of anybody. Goldberg came back, fucking ruined. Who else came back? Other people have come back. They fucking ruined it. Edge, he's still not ruined because he hasn't won a world title and they haven't forced him to win a world title yet. Number 2, Serena Deeb. She's doing fucking great. She's definitely a veteran in the women's division currently, and I think she's one of my favorite women wrestlers currently. And number 1, Sting. Sting has been so fucking good this year. Who would have thought him and Darby would have been this over, this popular, this most liked? Just saying other synonyms for good. Fucking amazing run that he's having so far, and his theme song is probably the best theme song that has ever happened in AEW. Next to Cody Rhodes. That's it. That's my top 5.
Top 5 indie wrestlers. I watched a little bit more indie wrestling this year, so I said, fuck it. Danhausen, number 5. I think it's one of the best gimmicks of wrestling. I don't think he's like the best wrestler. I do think his gimmick, though, is fucking great. It's got like that Matt Hardy broken type style. I like that. Did you see him apply for AEW on the AEW resume there?
Yeah.
On social media this past week? It was good. Dalton Castle, this guy's like living in the 80s. I love it. He reminds me of like a Freddie Mercury or a Elton John if he became a wrestler. I love it because I love the music. Brody King, which officially is no longer an indie wrestler because he actually just signed with AEW. He showed up this past week. But Brody King, I watched Ring of Honor, a little bit of Ring of Honor this year because they were going out. I love Brody King. I think he's a fucking good big man. And he looks like if you look at this guy if you're crossing paths with this guy on the street, you're not fucking with this guy because like he's got tattoos and he's big and he's white. You don't want to do that. Jonathan Gresham, number 2. Sorry, I watched him versus Jay Lethal at Ring of Honor Final Battle. Very impressed. He's got Terminus now. I'm actually considering watching Terminus this Sunday.
I'm watching it for sure.
Want to watch it together, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe. We'll see how we do that.
Maybe. It looks good. And number 1, I have a newfound love for a new tag team. Emerson, guess.
Indie tag team. Ooh. I really hope it's not Second Gear Crew because I hate them.
No.
Is the Briscoes?
I don't know if I. Yeah.
Let's go.
They're fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Dude, them boys. I love them.
Boys.
I found them like 2 months ago, and I became like a fucking fan instantly, dude.
Dude, these guys.
Their match against who they fight there? The ball. Was it PCO? No.
Well, which one was it? The final battle?
Yeah, Taven
and Mike Bennett.
Yeah, that was
killer match. Killer match. Yeah.
Good match. Yeah, so that's my picks.
I wanted to put the Dim Boys on. I didn't because I wanted to give a little more light on some other people. But there are people on here that are decently big. Ali Catch, I think she's probably the biggest indie women's wrestler currently. Her turn from being a joke character to the serious wrestler. She had some good matches this year, and I can't wait to see her versus Ruby. Her friend Effie, he's great. He's a gay wrestler. Has does a whole pay-per-view with GCW for LGBTQ wrestlers. It's always good. Every year you get to see a lot of people you don't really get to see because, let's be honest, a lot of people in the LGBTQ people don't get a lot of recognition outside of like a couple people like Jake Atlas, Nyla Rose. Sunny Kiss doesn't get as much as she did. She or he did. I don't know what pronouns they use.
It. No, I don't know.
Sunny Kiss isn't as big as they used to be. So definitely great seeing that being done on the indies. Number 3, Danhausen. I fucking love Danhausen. I remember showing you guys Danhausen at your place when I was there. Like I was like, yo, you gotta check this guy out. But no, I've been a fan of Danhausen for a couple of years. Nick Gage, number 2. I mean, he had a huge year this year, thanks to Dark Side of the Ring. We talked about it earlier. And also him versus Moxley was such a huge thing that everybody wanted. And also Matt Cardona beating him for the GCW title was such a huge moment and such a probably the biggest heel moment of the year. And number 1, just because I fucking love everything this guy does, and I can't wait for Terminus. Jonathan Gresham, he's probably one of my favorite wrestlers this year. I got to see a couple matches from him. That's the only reason why he's not on my top 5 wrestlers or top wrestler this year, because I haven't seen enough from him. I think him and Will Ospreay would be higher on my list of wrestlers this year if I seen more from them. I just didn't get to see a lot of wrestling other than AEW this year and WWE, unfortunately. But I love Jonathan Gresham. I love Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is not an indie wrestler because he's signed to New Japan. I count New Japan as the main wrestling show.
Yo, it sounds like your 2022 resolution is Jonathan Gresham.
Well, dude, I'm watching Terminus this weekend. I can't wait.
When is it? What time is it? 8 o'clock?
I'm not sure. I have to.
I might watch it. I might watch it.
It's $21 on Fight. I'm gonna pay for it because I wanna support indie wrestling.
Okay, let's move on. Top 5 heels. We're getting down to the bottom couple categories here. American Top Team and Men of the Year. I think they're a great team. I think they work. The fucking boos that Dan Lambert would get talking to the crowd. Some points you couldn't even hear him because the boos were so audibly loud. Number 4, Seth Rollins. I think he's doing some great work. I don't think it's his best work. A lot of people think it's his best work of his career. I disagree. I think back with the Authority and him and the Money in the Bank and him cashing in at WrestleMania 31 was some of the best shit. Walter, number 3. Let's be honest. If you go one-on-one with a guy named like Walter, you're going to lose. Okay? This guy will beat you until you're a different shade of pink you've never seen before. Or red or purple, whatever. You make down the ladder. Number 2, Roman. That's the only thing WWE's got for them. Give them something. And number 1, if you're not putting MJF number 1 as a heel, top 5 heel, you don't respect wrestling. Emerson, go ahead.
Number 5, I just mentioned him, Matt Cardona. That was such a huge fucking moment in indie wrestling this year.
Throwing shit at him in the ring there?
Yeah. I'm telling you, that puts so much eyes on GCW. And
this guy's enjoying it. Great. He's loving indie wrestling, eh? He loves not being signed, eh?
Yeah.
He didn't sign to AEW.
He's not signed to Impact either. He just he wrestles there mostly.
I think he just wants to do his own thing.
Yeah. Adam Cole, I'm enjoying what he's doing in AEW. His last couple things he did in NXT were good too. His feud with Kyle O'Reilly was good until that final match happened. Number 3, Walter. I fucking love Walter. I really hope they don't fuck him up in NXT, but he already will. He already lost the match. You ruined him in 2 seconds. He wasn't even on the fucking roster he wasn't even on the roster yet, and you already ruined him on NXT.
Now he's going after today's match actually happening right now, NXT UK, going to the American NXT. So
fuck, he's fucked. Dan Lambert, I mean, what fucking promo work. Originally fucking hated him. I fucking hated him, but now I like him. I like him. He's doing great because he's bringing up these old wrestlers that he likes more than the current day wrestlers, and I fucking think that's funny. And MJF, you can't say this guy isn't a top heel in the world currently. Roman doesn't deserve fucking anything because he's boring now. Okay, he's doing nonsensical things. He's punching Paul Heyman for no fucking reason. He's like, one week he's like, "Oh, Jimmy, join me." Jimmy's like, "I'm not somebody's bitch." Next week he's with him. And it's like, okay, it's like, I don't fucking care anymore. So that's why he's not in my top 5. But yeah, MJF number 1.
Okay, top 5 faces. I put number 5 Lesnar because I feel like he's just having the fucking time of his life, being a face and being himself, and it's coming back through the TV as that, and you're enjoying it as a fan, seeing him making jokes and talking for himself and just fucking being working to the crowd, and it's great. Number 4, Drew McIntyre. If this guy was booked properly as a proper babyface, not the WWE way, this guy could be the doppelganger to Roman Reigns' evilry, and he could be the Superman to or he could be the Batman to like Roman Reigns' like Riddler or something. You know what I mean? Like proper villain, proper heel. They could be like fight forever.
Yeah.
It's just they don't book them to that way, but I feel like they could if they really, really tried. Darby Allin, number 3. This guy's great. Number 2, Jungle Boy. He's great. He's actually champion now in 2022. Crowd loves him. I'm surprised when the AEW started, everybody's like, yo, Luchasaurus, like, yo. And then everybody gravitated towards Jungle Boy wearing. It was crazy. Number 1, Hangman. We don't need to say any more about Hangman. You won't. Go ahead, Emerson.
Talking about Luchasaurus, number 5, Luchasaurus. I think people are waiting for that Luchasaurus singles run as a face, and I'm waiting for it too. I like Jungle Boy, but I really feel bad for Luchasaurus. He's so far in the back. So I think he's top 5. I think the fans love him, and I think I said this before, but when I first showed All Elite Carm AEW, the only thing he talked about was Luchasaurus. After the show, he was like, yo, Luchasaurus. I was like, yo, people, I'm sorry, it's a guy, it's a dinosaur guy, okay? People are into that shit. Number 4, Ilya Dragunov. I mean, everybody wanted him to win the UK title. He fucking did it. He's one of my favorite wrestlers currently. Yeah, that's it. Adam Page, like I said, that fucking I'm not gonna fault the guy. He had a child, but I'm gonna fault the guy because it really ruined his fucking push to the title win, and it kind of lowered it for me. And I currently do not like him as champion. I'm not enjoying what he's doing, his anything. I'm not really enjoying it. I think he's a better chaser than champion. CM Punk. Let's be honest. If CM Punk walks out, everybody's gonna be fucking watching. And the guy's amazing on the mic. He's putting other people over than himself. And number 1, Darby Allin is the most over wrestler in AEW currently. You can't say otherwise. The man walks out. Who's going crazy? Everybody's going crazy. That's it.
Top 5 factions. Number 5, Chaos. I like the integration with them, the best friends, and like the cross brand like thing. I don't think they're gonna do much with it, but I think that's pretty cool. And Sue Transforms in there too, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Number 4, the Bloodline. Let's be honest, they're the most dominant thing on WWE television, even though I don't like 2/3 of the people in that group. You know who, if you've been watching the Usos, what the fuck. Number 3, I think Dark Order is great. I think they don't get pushed as much as they should be, but when these guys are in the ring, man, they're some of the most talented fucking people in the current day wrestling, dude. It just gets outshined by the comedy sometimes, but they're fucking great. Even my brother, like, we're getting on Friday for Rampage, we're getting Alex Reynolds and John Silver versus
Lucha Bros for the belts.
Yeah. And my brother's like, okay, you know what? Rampage looks missable. This is like the only good match. He goes, I hope like they do Evil Uno and Stu Grayson on Dynamite. He's like, what a banger that would be. Yeah, anyways, number 2, the Elite. Back when it was like Kenny, the Good Brothers, the Bucks, Brandon, some good shit. I think it was good times. I kind of miss it now that it's over. It's sad actually. By the time it's gone, what's the saying? You don't know you miss it until it's gone. Number 1, the Inner Circle. I like the Inner Circle, but I'm coming to the point where I think it's time for them to do their own thing. It's holding back a lot of people. I think Santana Ortiz need to do their thing. What's Hager going to do? Hager and Jericho could be a thing. I don't know. Sammy, just release him. I don't know. He's not that good. Go ahead.
Number 5, Inner Circle. I'm tired of them. I really want them, at least Santana Ortiz, to split out from them. I really hope this Eddie Kingston Jericho feud really breaks them up. I'm fine with Jericho and Hager together. You know, just being just Hager's never gonna do anything big. Let's be honest. He's there to just come in and help Jericho out whenever he's in a feud. That's it. Pinnacle. I love the saying because what's it called? You're always at the top or some shit. What do they say? Fuck. You know when you're at the top, you're at the pinnacle or some shit like that. I love that. They don't say it enough because they don't really talk about being the pinnacle anymore. Uh Number 3, New Day. They're technically still like all together, but they're not really doing too much too often together. But when you see them back together again against Bloodline, it was great to see that. Number 2, Super Elite. I fucking love the Super Elite. Especially what they're doing now, where it looks like we're gonna get an Adam Cole having to go between the Red Dragon, Young Bucks. What's gonna happen there? Is Kenny gonna come back? We're gonna get the Paragon, aka the Era, aka the Undisputed Era, versus the actual Elite, which is Kenny and the Bucks. We're gonna get that match. And number 1, Dark Order. Anytime you see any of these guys, you're gonna have a good time. You're not gonna be disappointed in the match they're in. They're good. They're fucking hilarious. Johnny Hungy. I mean, he's obviously the face of the whole group, but like even when you see Uno and Grayson together in the ring, fucking great. What's it called? Even when you see Silver Reynolds, it's great. When you see Five, you're gonna have a good time because he has some good moves. 10, 10 because you see fucking -1 come out with him because -1 is good for like he loves 10. Yeah, that's it. That's my top 5.
Top 5 tag teams. I got Imperium at 5. I think they're great together. I still remember seeing Bartel at that live show where I'm from. Never forget that. FTR, I think, is a great cohesive unit. Number 4, FTR. Fuck the Revival. Yeah. Number 3, Lucha Brothers. They're fucking great. And they're great as singles, too. And they'll prove it now with Penta, Phoenix out. But, dude, they're fucking great. And that all-out match when they won the titles, like, you'll never forget it. Okay, number 2, Pretty Deadly. Last year at this time, I found this team on NXT UK, Pretty Deadly, and I was so fucking impressed. Now, one of my dream matches is Pretty Deadly versus FTR. I've never seen, besides FTR and maybe the Bucks, I've never seen a more cohesive unit. And these guys were like so flawless in their tag team maneuvers. They're very similar. They got like a UK wrestling style, but mixed with like that FTR heel tactics. Same idea, dude. And like they like the way they were so cohesive were like one of them's on the outside, throws the belt to the other guy, hits him, throws it on the ring, all before the ref looks. Like it's so smooth. Some of the smoothest tag team wrestling I've ever seen. Definitely fucking love it. I hope they come to America. That'd be great. Number 1, the Young Bucks. They're the greatest tag team of all time. That's it. Simple. Of the current generation. Next, go.
Yeah, facts. Number 5, Mustache Mountain. Got to see a couple matches from them this year. They look good. They're the new NXT UK tag team champs. Jurassic Express. I mean, they're fucking great. I fucking love Jurassic Express. They have so many tag team moves that they don't get to show off too many times because they don't tag enough. Especially earlier this year, where it's mostly just built around Jungle Boy. FTR is fucking great. Number 2, Young Bucks. Young Bucks are great. And Lucha Bros are my number 1. I fucking love the Lucha Bros. Every single time they have a match, they do something new. You see it against FTR. He goes for like a pile driver. He fucking jumps on the back and he jumps off into a fucking Canadian destroyer. He's like, what the fuck? It was great. I love them. That's my number 1.
We're gonna come back. I'm gonna do top 5 worst wrestlers or should we say that? Should we say it no? Let's do it now. And then we'll do the top 5 female. Okay.
Okay.
Top 5. Yeah, let's do it. Top 5 worst wrestlers or tag teams. Quickly, because my laptop is dying. Number 5, Dana Brooke. She sucks. Why is she not released? Number 4, Natalia and Tamina. They suck. Anything they're in fucking sucks. Number 3, Jackson Riker. Don't worry, he got released. It's all good. Number 2, Omos. Shouldn't be a wrestler. And number 1, Eva Marie. She got released, so it's all good. Emerson, go ahead.
Number 5. No. What's it called? I didn't have this ready. As we're doing the list. No.
Come up with it on the spot. I'll write it down.
I'm writing it down right now.
Write it down and you can send it.
Number 5, Commander Aziz. Number 4,
that's a good one.
Almost. Number 3, QT Marshall. I don't fucking care. Number 2,
just pick, bro. We'll just pick Anthony Ogogo. There you go. Next.
Anthony Ogogo, I guess. No, I'm not gonna put Anthony Ogogo. Come on. I'm trying to think. Somebody I don't care about. Oh, it just came into my head. I can't remember. Somebody on NXT.
Oh, the one that's with Britt Baker you don't like.
Oh yeah, Rebel. Fuck Rebel. And
Yeah,
number
there you
1,
go.
Becky Lynch. I fucking hate her.
Wow. I gotta move on. My laptop's at 12%. Top 5 female wrestlers. Why can't I plug it in? Because I don't want to. Top 5 female wrestlers. So we're down to the top 5 female, top 5 male. Let's do female. Top 5 female wrestlers. I got Serena Deeb. She's fucking great. I can see big things for her now that she left NWA and went to AEW. Thunder Rosa. She's gonna be champion this year by the end of the year. Number 3, I think Jamie Hayter is the future. I think she's great. She's gonna do a thing with Britt Baker. I think she's gonna break away from Britt Baker and do great things. I think she can win that TBS title. Number 2, Bianca, even though she sucks now and she's buried and people want her to Rumble. I don't know. I personally don't want my Royal Rumble winner to be buried. Number 1, Britt Baker. She's the best. She fucks Adam Cole. They're hot. It's a thing. Go ahead.
Number 5, Bianca. Number 4, Sheeta. This hasn't been Sheeta's year, but she's still doing decent matches. Number 3, Ruby. Who would have thought Ruby Soho would be so good? She's good. Number 2, Thunder Rosa. I think she's gonna be the next champion. And number 1, I'm gonna keep saying it. I fucking love Serena Deeb. And you know who also loves Serena Deeb? JR. That promo was so good. She's like, in AEW, do you think there's a woman that's better than me? I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't think so. I was like, yo, fucking JR knows. JR fucking knows. I was like, yo. But yeah, that's my top 5.
All right. And last category before we're out of here. Top 5 male wrestlers. For me, number 5, Dragunov. This guy, everything he's in is gold. His match against Walter this year in front of no crowd was a banger. Number 4, Jungle Boy. He's fucking great. This guy's the future. I think this guy could be a great single star. I think him and Luchasaurus, when they break apart eventually, who knows when. Number 3, Darby Allin. You know I love my Darby Allin. There's not much more to say. This guy's got one of the best movesets. This guy doesn't give a fuck if he makes it to fucking 50. He's like, I'm going to be the best fucking wrestler. If I die, I die. Number 2, Kenny Omega. Usually I would be putting him number 1, but man, number 1, Bryan Danielson. What a fucking year. This guy was great in WWE. Left WWE and became 10 times better. How is that possible? He switched his name around. Now he's even better. How is that possible? It's like a AA battery or a AAA battery, which makes no fucking sense. I'm hungry. Go, Emerson.
Okay. Number 5, I'm going to say it's going to be, even though he didn't wrestle too much this year, I still love Will Ospreay. Anything Will Ospreay does, he's so fucking good. Number 4, Walter. I love Walter. He had a great match. He had a couple great matches against Tommaso, against against Ilya. I mean, number 3, Darby. I love Darby. And he comes out to the ring. You're like, yo, let's fucking go. And number 2, Kenny Omega. He would have been number 1 if it wasn't for Bryan Danielson. What a fucking turnaround. Shows up after being in the main event of WrestleMania in AEW and puts on the best matches you'll ever see. And that's it. That's my top 5.
Well, there you go, everybody. That is the top 5 of 2021. This year, every year we'll be doing this. And my laptop's at 9%. So we're going to do a fast outro. If you enjoy this, we are here every Thursday. Discussion of the Matter podcast brought to you by Fact of the Matters podcast, our second podcast every Sunday. We will be here Sunday. We will talk weekly wrestling, WWE, AEW. If there's independent news, we talk that. Maybe we talk Terminus this year. You gotta watch it. You can follow me at theEIKNARFshow on Twitter. If you want to follow any of my stuff, my YouTube and stuff, it's all in my link on Twitter. Just go there, you'll find everything. And Emerson, you want to plug anything?
No, not right now.
All right. Well, that has been Top 5 2021. We will see you guys Sunday. You already know. Emerson, you want anything to say before I close it out?
Watch our worst of 2021, last
And
week's
our best.
episode, and our best
of 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
That's
Do it, and let us know in the comments if you agree with what we said, with what your guys. Let us know what your guys' top fives are. Or worst of, whatever. Curious to see what you, because it's interesting to see. It's wrestling. Everybody's got different opinion. That's what makes it a beautiful thing. And that's it. We are done. We are out of here. We'll see you Sunday for Fact of the Matters podcast. Deuces.
Okay, later.
Later, motherfuckers. We're gonna see you Sunday because we ride these hoes.